Um, it's Amy. I'm back. I know I posted my first video yesterday, um, but today is really what I think of as day one of this transformation I'm going through. And I think I mentioned yesterday, I don't know where this is going. I don't have an end goal. I don't have a plan. I don't have anything sort of mapped out or organized. I'm feeling really called to share this experience. So here I am sharing. And I'm excited to see how it unfolds. Um, the idea of being excited about the unknown is new for me, and I'm here for it. Um, so today is the first of the year, 2025, New Year's. Um, And normally I would have all sorts of things I want to do, right? And oftentimes I wake up in the morning and I feel pressured to get all these things done. And, it's like I got to get up, I got to be productive, I need to be helpful, I need to be accountable, and all these things. And it just is this undue pressure that isn't working for me. So part of I do what I want in 2025 is letting that shit go. Like I'm not about that. So this morning I woke up, and instead of just getting up and starting the day and doing all the things, I gave myself permission to just stay in bed. And I spent about an hour just appreciating how comfortable my bed is and how soft the sheets are and how many pillows I have, and the cool air coming in through my window, and quickly that developed into being grateful for my home and the things that I have and the people that I have in my home, and really just having this immense gratitude for my life. And I think it was a really beautiful way to start the year. Just slow and in deep gratitude. And it was really, it just set me off on this really beautiful tone. Um, and then I had some things that I kind of wanted just to do, like fresh start type things, like I'm burning sage and clearing out the old energy and making space for new energy. And it reminded me of my oldest son. So I have three boys, three teenage boys. And my oldest moved to college back in September, well, in August. And not just he moved to college, like he's in college 6 hours away. So it was a big adjustment for me. And I wasn't worried about him. He's so independent and responsible and smart and wonderful and all the things. So I knew he was going to thrive, which he is. And trying to think of what I can offer him to take with him to start this new journey. And I actually, mentioned to him, like, hey, if I was moving into this new space, this new home, I'd burn sage, get rid of, all that old negative energy. And what he said to me was, well, he asked if I had anything that would add negative energy, because that was kind of the vibe he was going for. And, just sort of remembering that as I'm burning sage this morning and having deep gratitude for his sarcasm and just how witty and funny he is, and just allowing myself to be proud of that. I think sometimes I hesitate to take credit for how wonderful my kids are, as if like by magic they just appeared and are amazing. And I've really been giving myself permission to own some of that and to recognize that I'm a big part of who they are and seeing the beauty in that and seeing myself in them. And that's been really cool to experience as well. So I'm burning sage and listening to music, and then I pulled a card, which I do every day just to get a sense for, what energy am I looking at today? What message do I need for today? And I pulled from my favorite tarot deck. So it's this one, the Lightseers Tarot. What I love about this deck, well, the imagery is just breathtaking. But what's really special about this deck is I was looking for a new deck. I wanted something that just wasn't my traditional tarot deck. I wanted something with a little more creativity and more inspiration. So, after researching a bit, I landed on this deck and I ordered it and I was so excited for it to come in. And very shortly afterwards, a friend of mine gifted me this same deck, not knowing that I had just purchased it for myself, but she saw it and thought of me. And so it was just this really cool affirmation of, well, this is obviously the deck for me. And it was really cool because I was also able to then gift the deck that I had purchased to another friend. So it was like this cool, sharing of something really special. And so, this is the one I pull from every morning. And what's really interesting about the card I pulled this morning is it's the same card that I pulled yesterday. So how's that for symbolism, right? Ending the year and beginning the year on the same note. So the card that I pulled is this one. It's part of the major arcana. It's the Tower. And the Tower is all about rebuilding and reimagining. So imagine, if you will, your tower crumbles to the ground, and the energy of this card is all about how are you going to reimagine and re-engage yourself after everything crumbles, and where's the opportunity in that? And there's something really tragically beautiful about destruction, right? Because even if it wasn't expected or intended or wanted, there's opportunity in that. And I think, it clears away some of the old. It gives you an opportunity to think about, okay, well, what do I really want to bring into my life now? And, this has been such a theme in my life these past few weeks. So at the end of 2024, I actually got laid off. And it was unexpected. And in the past, I would have, been instantly freaking out. Like, I have 3 kids and a mortgage. Like, I can't be doing this. And I would have taken it very personally, right? Like, well, what did I do? And why don't people like me? Or why don't they see my value? And, and the reality is it wasn't personal. It wasn't personal at all. There was financial, and there were a large number of people who got laid off, and it wasn't about me. And the other piece of it that was sort of divinely timed, a little over a year ago, I realized that there was something off. Like, this isn't what I'm here to do. I really wasn't spending enough time, that I felt like I wanted to spend focused on my purpose, why I'm really here, and my healing, and I knew that it wasn't going to be a forever thing. But at the same time, you know, I have responsibilities and bills, and it's a great company, and I have great benefits, and it would be irresponsible for me to leave and try something else. And, that's really kind of scary. And, and it's like, I'm a responsible adult. I can't just be like, the vibes are off, I'm going to leave this job, So what I did instead was I put it out into the universe. And I left it in God's hands, and I said, you know what? I know this isn't for me. I know this is not my long-term story. And I know there's something coming, this transition, this transformation, and, the shift into what I'm really here to do. And just give me a sign when that time comes. I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. Let me know. Right. And I just left it there. And, like I said, it was over a year ago, and a bunch of time had passed, and then I get laid off. And it was so powerful for me to feel aligned with the plan and the purpose for my life, and to know that this is the sign that I asked for. I asked for this. And here it is. And the tower basically says, okay, so what are you going to do with it? And there's so much opportunity in that. And the reality is, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that. We're going to figure this out together. But wow, just how profound and magnificent that is, to be in this space of knowing that it's time for something new, knowing that it's in alignment with spirit, knowing that I'm being held by the universe, by God, by whatever that higher power is. And now I get to decide how to live this amazing life that is unfolding for me. So it's been really powerful. Really, it's been a significant sort of shift in my mindset over these past few weeks, this whole like deep breath. I don't have to rush into anything, because it's all going to unfold in perfect timing and exactly the way it needs to, without all of that pressure to do something right away, right? And it was also such a great time for me to be able to just take a step back and spend the holidays focused on my family and friends, and doing all the things that I love to do that time of year, and just really having time to enjoy myself. And I did some traveling and spent some time with all the people I love, and to do that without, the stress of work or taking time off, or it was just such a gift. And I think this whole experience and this whole upcoming year or year plus for me is such a gift. And I'm so grateful to be here and be living this wonderful life. And I can't wait to see how it unfolds. And I'm so grateful that I can share this experience with all of you.